I hate to say this, but I've been having some time here. I've been taking a look at my watches and playing around. And you do know that your boy ETC Gunner loves chronographs. And been examining this. I have this Seiko for a long time, and IWC. It's my latest watch, so I've been wearing it non-stop. And just wanted to compare them because who else compares IWC with the vintage Seiko? And just comparing heads, watch heads, and movement wise, yeah, the movement inside IWC, it's better done, better finished, and that reflects the price tag. And but just like you are watching them like just a regular bloke in a shoe in a store or in a shoe store, just watching a couple shoes. And I have a friend who's not into watches. He knows nothing about watches. It's my co-worker, actually. It's yeah, sometimes we when we have a day off or whatnot, I question him about watches. So he just go to the mall, and I show him some Dassaults and watches and whatnot, and I ask him what he thinks about this and that, what he thinks about it and Tsuyo's Dassault PRX, and I just want to pick his brains for someone from non-watch guy, what he likes. And it's interesting. Recently I showed him the Seiko Alpinist, and telling you this is the watch for you. He likes green, and he could not believe that the Seiko Alpinist was more expensive than some other Seiko models, like the dress ones or whatnot. Anyways, I'm way off the track here. with the heft and the look, just pure with the pure looks. Cannot tell you that Seiko is that far off. Is that far off beyond, and yeah, you can see some small details here, edges on the IWC. These are beveled, high polished edges, and the edges on the case of Seiko are not half as bad. And the dial on the Seiko, this is a really strong contender. This is the original Seiko Panda 6138, and it's an in-house movement automatic, one of the first automatic chronographs, alongside with the Hoyer El Primero. And back in the days in Japan, this came out around the same time as the El Primero and Hoyer chronographs. So yeah. It has history, and but I'm not gonna talk about, of course, IWC as more watch. I'm happy to have them both, so I can play along and discuss this and make this pointless video. But that's the point of watches, to enjoy, discuss, and have some pointless videos. And just wanted to share the sheer beauty of these two watches, and really happy. Also, IWC is a bit bigger, and yeah, these are both great watches, and I think right now they're kind of underrated. There's always a strong market for vintage Seiko chronographs and Vogues, UFOs, bullheads and whatnot, but I always like the Panda the best, and it's really hard to find them in original condition. That's really big issue. Otherwise, I had the bullhead, but I had the Vogue, but had all sorts of aftermarket stuff on it. So that's the part I hate. But nowadays, the new kids on the block are buying the modern version of Seiko Panda with the solar mechanism and whatnot and quartz pieces. And if you look hard, if you look long, which is the whole point of watches and collecting watches, you can find one of these. And yeah, great watches. Also IWC 3717. But in general, early 2000 IWC was the it watch. It was more popular than Rolex, and right now it's like a B watch. No one has IWC in their collection. You can see a collection with the 5 Tudor watches and like 1 Breitling. I just saw that this morning on one of the Facebook groups, and like 2 Tudor Royales, 1 Tudor Black Bay, 1 Pelagos, and Super Ocean. And I think IWC is underrated, and I think it's not a bad thing for us. I'm not complaining. It's not a bad thing for us who are willing to look beyond the obvious. And if you're next time you're in the market for a watch and you have a budget for Tudor Breitling, check out IWC. Just do a search for IWC. They have a bunch of great watches. And if you are on the more affordable range, on the range where you can only afford Seiko, but in your Seiko budget, instead of buying modern Panda, try to find one of these old ones. It has so much history, and they are not cheap, but new ones, modern ones, are not cheap either.